All right, here we are. Jumped to a Sunday night ladder race with the usual team Unarium. We're going up against the Dirty Aces tonight. It's on the Wandering Flats course out of Makuri Islands, and they somehow unearthed the boost power up for this one, which I've never had a chance to use. I haven't even really seen it been used a whole lot, so it's kind of a interesting one. And to be honest, I still don't know exactly how it works. I think it's a speed boost for I'm not sure how many seconds. And supposedly, if you go through first, you get a worse power up. And that's what happened here when I went through that first banner. So I only have a one-time boost. My teammates had two. And you'll see in a second here, they're going to drop it. And I'm going to try my best to catch back on. So there they go. Everyone else seemed to have a double. I used mine early and then empty. And then the guys chasing in front of me had their second. They're able to pull up, and I had to burn a ton of matches just to catch back on. Looking after the race, it was my best 1 minute power in about 4 or 5 months. So the legs at that point, I wasn't feeling incredibly confident for the rest of the race. I thought, okay, well, hopefully I can sit in, but knowing the that this boost power up is going to be available at each banner, I thought I was going to be dragging off the back pretty early if the one of those attacks happened again. So here we are turning off the I guess the outskirts of the island, going back into the city where we'll go through a few more Zwift, a few more sprint banners. But for here, we're all together. No one's getting the boost. We're kind of playing around with the all road steering, making a few little digs here and there, getting off the front, seeing how it's all going to work, but nothing, no concerted attack, nothing strategic or tactical here. It's just kind of playing around, nothing we were planning to do. But we're going to be coming up on a sprint banner here in a second, and we're going to pick up another boost. This time I'm a bit smarter, stay off the back, and there I get the 2 times boost. Doug's gone up a bit off the front, but I pull up. I'm not sure whether it was the concerted attack or whether he was just sort of sliding off the front there, but I made sure to close that one down. Here they are leading out again, and we see Mark going off the back a little bit. That was just to use his boost to sort of slingshot through. Here we are able to catch all the way back up to him. What happened? He actually sort of with that, he blew at his legs, and now he's 8 seconds off the back. So we continue pushing on the front. Uh, Dirt does the smart thing here. They sit in if we and let us push that effort to try to get away from them, and then that way, if he does, we can push. They can sit in and maybe let Mark catch up, but they don't. Here, I use my boost just to get through, come over the top, and just to put a little bit more distance to Mark. And we so now we've got him at 21 seconds, and Dirt's still doing the same thing. They're going to let us push on the front to maintain that gap to Mark, and then try to sit in and just catch their breath. But we keep pushing off the front, sending some folks up, and making sure that Mark's not going to get back on. But he's still fighting there. He's still 20 seconds back. We're not able to totally get him out of the race yet. We still, like I said, we keep sending people up the front, little digs here and there. And now we've got Randy's got a couple seconds up, and it's going out 4 seconds here. And then going into the arcade, they use this the arcade and the confusion here to work to bridge across as a team. They've brought it up as a team. So now we're 5 versus 4 in the front. Nothing really happened between there and the island. So now I'm just skipped ahead, and we're back here. Mark's a minute off the back. And so we've got 5 versus 4 getting ready to come into the climb. And there we're just spreading across the road, doing little attacks here and there. And then Jay makes a big one, and he's getting 2 seconds up the road, 3 seconds up the road, 4 seconds up. So we've got that advantage. We're just about to start the climb here, letting them chase. I'm going to sort of slow it down here. Randy uses his boost, and then I use mine as well to try to snap close and maybe see if we could drop any more of the teammates there. So now I'm up here. It's myself, Randy, Jay, and we've got 3 of theirs. So it's 3 versus 3. Unfortunately, we've got Ashley and Vlad off the back of our team, but Ashley's pretty strong, so we're sure that she's going to be able to bridge back up. And you can see here, 2 seconds back, Jay and Randy up the road. I'm going to let these 2 dirt riders bridge me back up over. Ashley's coming through, and she just keeps pushing through the group. And again, we're not going to chase her. We'll let Dirt bridge that gap if they need to. So she's a couple seconds up the road. And then here at this orange section, that's when I snap close and bring it across. And now we can see we've got some of the Dirt guys in trouble. We've got 3 seconds. And then I just keep pushing over the top and dragging Ashley with me. So now we've gone from 3 to 4. And I just keep pushing here on the flats, just not letting up. And then we've got it to 5 or 6 seconds. So now I've got a good gap. So I'm going to keep pulling Ashley across the flats here. The legs just started feeling good towards the end of the race. I'm really not sure what happened. And there you go. Look at that. I got a fancy new helmet. And so just across the flats here before we downhill sprint, we've built it up to 16 seconds here. Ashley comes across for a pull. Seems to be the race in hand at this point. We see in the back, Vlad is ahead of, they've dropped Rodney, and he's ahead of fighting with Alvarez there. And so coming in here, I couldn't hear too well. My Bluetooth had gone, and I was just using the speaker on my phone. Ashley mentioned something about using the boost power up. So I just thought, okay, well, we're racing for the finish. But I guess it was just she didn't want them to be able to catch up. But there we go. I pulled across the top, rolled in the banner here for the win. And yeah, we took 1, 2, 3, and 6. So we finished 36-19. So it's kind of a wild one with that boost power up. I'm not sure if you guys have raced with it before. If you have, what do you guys think? Is it something that they should bring back permanently, or just put it back in the archive? Let me know what you think. If you like, hit a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, subscribe.